Hello everyone, this is Emma from Crafters World, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple mask just in case we all need to wear one during this COVID-19 pandemic. So this is the template for the mask. You can download this on my website www.craftersworld.ca. So you just print it out and cut it and then trace it around the fabric, and you have to cut 4 pieces. And I have this interfacing material that I'm going to put in the middle layer. I don't know if that'll help, but I'm doing that. So you cut the 4 pieces of fabric. This is the right side of the fabric, so you face them together and you pin this down. And you do the same thing with this layer. If you want to put the lining in, it goes on the one side and flip it over, and it goes on the other side, just like that. And pin it together. Then on the sewing machine, on the top thread I have a black thread, and in the bobbin I have a white thread. That's so when I sew the finished line that you'll know which side is the right side and which side is the wrong side on the mask if you're using the same fabric that doesn't have any patterns. So just sew your seam. Along the curved edge. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side, the other piece of fabric. So there it is. Then remove the pins. Then with this side, you're going to open the flap like this. And open this flap like this. Face the 2 right sides together and line up the centers. And pin this together. And line the 3 layers together and pin this side together. Then you're going to sew along the edges on the one side. There's the one side sewn. And you're going to do the same thing on this side, the other side. Flip it over, pin it. Then you're going to sew along this side. Make sure you reinforce at the end, so when you flip it over, it doesn't fall, the seam doesn't fall apart. So there's the mask. So there's the seams. So you're just gonna take this and turn it inside out, just like this. Like that. So this is where your nose goes. That's the top. Then you're going to take this end and fold it in just about 1/4 of an inch, just like so, and pin it in place. These are the ends where the elastic's going to go, and do the same thing on this. So I tuck all the thread in so then I don't have to cut it at the end. 1/4 of an inch. Then I don't have any elastics, but I have these elastic thread, so I cut them about 15 inches long. Then I tie the knot at the end. Oops. Tie the knot at the end. You don't want to tie too much off, because see, there's the knot. It's so that when you sew over it, the knot stays behind the seam and it doesn't come away from the mask. Look at that. Then you remove this pin. See this knot right here? So you have to tuck it in so that it's a little bit like not at the edge. So when you sew over it, it gets caught behind the seam, so it doesn't pull, like it doesn't come out. So tuck it in there. And do the same thing on the other end. See, there's the tiny knot. Be careful not to pierce your fingers when you're using the needles. There. So that's what it looks like. Then you're going to sew around the whole perimeter of the mask. So I'm just going to sew it and then I'll show you. This is what I mean by the black thread on one side and the white thread on the other side. So that if you had a fabric that is the same on both sides, you would know which side you put on your face. So if you had to remove it, you put the same one back on. So you just trim the thread. So when you sew, you have to make sure that you reinforce the corners where the elastic thread are a few times so that it stays. See, this is what I mean by tying the knot so you don't pull the elastic away. If you didn't have that knot there inside here, then the thread won't hold the elastic because it's so small. So that's how you make a simple mask, just in case everyone has to wear it when we leave our house after the pandemic. So stay safe, everyone. Stay home and stay safe. Thank you for watching.